Hi, hi, Jasmine Nation. So sorry I'm late. I had some network challenges, but I've sorted it. So yeah, I'm ready. I think I need to write the topic and then pin it while we wait for others to join. I had to put my phone on landscape because I want to be able to use this live on other platforms. Please, can you hear me? Please drop a comment if you can hear me loud and clear. Am I audible enough? I can't see. Am I audible enough? Please tell me if I'm audible enough. Can you hear me? Hi, Fulfilled. Can hear you. Okay, thank you, Niger Kids Act. Hi, everyone. Well, let me see if I can quickly type this topic before we continue. Sorry, I'm trying to type out the topic so that I can pin it. And then we'll start. Hope I got that correct. Okay. Can hear me loud and clear. That's good. I've always known I had a very loud voice. And now it's paying off because with or without mic, you can still hear me. So, can we start? Let's start. So, this is Madam Jazz, as you all know. I run Jazzmark Props, which is a content creation studio where we sell all sorts of content creation tools, from ring lights, LED lights, all light equipment, softbox, to props that you can use to beautify your pictures, make it more attractive. I mean, anything you can use to jazz up your pictures. That's what I do at Jazzmark_props. So today I want to share with you guys, I'm always in the habit of sharing my whatever I learn from any conference I attend or any business meeting I attend. So this one is what I learned from the hack organized by Nine Mobile. It was facilitated, our facilitator was Madam. For the first topic, it was on managing risk as a small business owner, and the facilitator was Antonia Ato. She's the director of risk at Nine Mobile. Are you with me, please? Please, if you're with me, say I'm with you. Give me a wave or a thumbs up so that I can go ahead. I'm waiting for you to indicate that you're with me so that we can go ahead, please. And I'm going to be very fast because I have other things to do after now. So please respond sharply so that we can forge ahead. Okay, thank you, Fulfilled. So it was about the topic on risk management was taken by Antonia Atto. She's the director of risk management, Nine Mobile. And she says that risk is anything that is that could hurt or stop your business from going on, right? So she went ahead to say we should identify the risks in our business, because for you to even wake up in the morning is a risk. So there's no business without risks. Every business has its own risks. You just need to identify the ones peculiar to the business you're about to go into before you even go into that business. So when you're trying to set up a business, think of the possible risks that could occur in the process of doing that business. Some of the risks include fire, staff, freight, pandemic, forex, and all of that. And she said we should always have a risk plan instead of depending on God forbid, because God will always forbid what you have planned to avoid. So the whole essence of doing risk analysis is for you to avoid that risk if you can, or have like a cushion for when it happens, because this is life is not always smooth. There will be ups and downs. We're only praying for the best, but then sometimes life happens. So you have to take into cognizance that life can happen and protect your business from risks. Now, she said that you have to identify why you're in business and some of the reasons why we're in business. Can someone tell me some of the reasons that they are in business, please? I need this class to be very, very engaging so that I'll know that you're following, and then I'll be encouraged to go ahead. Can someone tell me why they are in business? Give me one reason why you're in business, please. Hello, Dwight. Tressa Affairs. Lindo. MacDees. Welcome to my live. So tell me, what's one reason why you're in business? I'd like to know. So we're talking about risk management, and for you to do business. Okay, worked. Okay, the tip I gave you worked. Thank you for the feedback. I'm glad to be of help. Okay, so tell me one reason why you're in business, and so that we can forge ahead. We're talking about risk management, why we should plan for risks, why we should do risk analysis before we get into a business. So we want to know, why are you in business? Nobody is answering me. People want me to just be talking. Okay, no problems. So I'll just continue. So we're in business to make money. We're in business, to have another stream of income outside our regular jobs. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Fulfilled. Yes, so if you know that it is something that you want to depend on outside your regular jobs, you then do well to take care of that business, because it's something that you're depending on to solve a need for you. Now, when you identify the reasons you're in business, you will now know that you cannot afford not to know the risks involved, because if that business goes down, it's going to affect your finances, your stream of income, like you said. And she said we should take these steps when we're about going into business, or even as we're already in business, we can still do the risk analysis by, number one, identifying the risks. When we say identifying the list, we mean like list them out. So if you have a physical store, part of the risks you may encounter is fire outbreak. It could happen to anybody. Flood, depending on where you are. Your staff could steal your items, or they could make a very huge mistake that would affect your business. They could dupe you. They could quit on you. For example, if you have a 9 to 5 and you have a job that you do, a shop that you run as well, and you're not always there, you can never tell if your staff is stealing from you if you do not put in place some things to check them, right? Okay, this is, we are a premium gift company. We take all the indecision and worries, difficulties associated with gifting, what and when and to whom. We make gifting super easy for you, everyone. Send us a message. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm struggling to read because my camera is on portrait mode, is on landscape mode rather, because I want to be able to reuse this content for YouTube platform. Meanwhile, guys, I just started my YouTube channel. I've not posted anything yet though, but please, you guys should subscribe to my channel. It's Madam Jazz. That's my YouTube channel. I'm going to drop the link to my YouTube channel after this live session so that you guys can follow, can subscribe. I'm still learning the terminologies here, but yeah, I intend to keep teaching people about product photography, how they can use video content to sell their businesses online, especially on social media platforms, business hacks, tips, so stuff like this. I would also be dropping in my YouTube on my YouTube channel. Yeah, so please do well to subscribe after this class. I'll drop the link. Thank you. So it said when we identify the risk, we will analyze the risk. So we identify the risks that are involved in some of the businesses we do, and then we should analyze the risk. So when you are analyzing, you should rate your risk from 1 to 10, from 1 to whatever number that you have written down, number of risks you've written down. So if you've written down 10 types of risks that your business could encounter, maybe forex, foreign exchange, dollar rates could fluctuate and affect your pricing or affect your business and you're not able to order again, you have to identify that and check which one is most will affect your business the most. So according to their hierarchy, you will now say, oh, number 1 is forex. For us now that do importation, forex is number 1 because I feel like if I'm not able to buy goods, then it's a problem, you know. So that should be my number 1 risk. For you, it could be something else. Everybody has what they prioritize according to the analysis. Then yeah, number 4 is to prioritize. So like prioritize your risk. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one because I want to talk a lot about what Trisha taught us, and that's where the juice is. And although this one is really important too, because of course we're expected to ensure our businesses, even ensure your life, because you never can tell what will happen in the future. So you need to secure your life, your business, insure your property, insure everything, so that in case of any of these eventualities, you would have a fallback option. Now, apart from prioritizing the risk, you should treat the risk. So if you have to, she talked about hedge funds in the sense that if you are an importer like me, you can sign a contract with people, with your suppliers, and say, okay, for the next 4 to 5 years, this is the stipulated amount you're going to be selling this product to us, whether inflation or no inflation. And you sign that contract and get into that business. That way you're sure that you're covered for the next 1 to 3 years, or the number of times the contract says, right? I didn't know there was a thing like that. I learned it in that class. So yes, hedge fund, and then insure your business, have a plan, like a backup plan, maybe share your goods, keep some in a store, some in your showroom, just in case anything happens. You will not be left stranded. At least you know that you did not put all your eggs in one basket. When it comes to staffing, you can try to get them to sign things that would hold them liable in case there is anything, like any lapses on their part. So for example, if you're employing a new staff, you can tell them that you're going to work with me for the next 1 to 2 years. Maybe if I have to train you, right, you sign that contract that after I train you, you work with me for 1 to 3 years or 1 to 2 years, depending on what you want from them, before you can move on to any other thing if you decide to do so. So that way you're sure that the staff you have will not jump and leave you anytime. And even if anyone does, you make sure that you invest your money in dealing with that person legally so that others can learn. That way now when you're employing someone new, the others that have experienced you dealing with somebody else that defaulted will be the one sharing the testimony to the person that, see here, you don't just learn and go as you like. You know that you've signed a contract, this is what it means, and if you default, this is what you're going to get. That is a way of treating risk. Then you monitor the risk. So once in a while, you check on the things that could be risks to your business, check the electrical sockets, check everything that could harm your business in any way that you've written it down. So if it's fire incidents, if you notice anything sparking, make sure you repair it immediately. Tell your staff about it, that okay, this is what you should look out for. If you're employing new people, as you're closing, please make sure you put off all the appliances. Just do your own part and then leave the rest for God. And then if you insure your business, of course, when any of those unfortunate incidents happen, you're able to take all your money back or your equipment. Let's say you bought really expensive equipment. One lady said she bought like printing machines for branding and all of that, and she had to insure them. Police had to advise her to insure them because you never can tell what will happen. So she did that and she's at peace. She said the machines cost her over 4 million or so, and she insured with like 400k. I mean, that's a good deal if you ask me. Then we're also told to pay our tax. How many of us pay our taxes here? If you run a taxable business, you should endeavor to pay your taxes, because the day the government will catch up with you, they said you're going to pay like 5% extra on the number of years that you were not paying. So please get a tax consultant to explain all of this to you. And because of your business registration, if you don't pay tax, the government can easily locate you. Yeah. So based on this session, I think I'm done with this session of managing risk as a small business. Do you have any questions for me? I'm not a professional, but yeah, if you ask me questions, I'll be able to answer based on what I know or what I've learned on that day. So that's it for risk management. It helps you avoid risks that can have a negative impact on your business. Any questions, or should we just move ahead? So I'm moving on. I'm a moving train. Okay, so on to the next, right? Are you guys here? Because nobody's saying anything. Are you here? Oh, my Truth PJs, are you here? Kelvin, hi Kelvin, hi Ruffs. Wrap some papers, hello. Ice, Connor, you're welcome to my live. So I'm moving on to the next, which is SME marketing. Which is Cloud Solution Marketplace. This was handled by their manager, Nine Mobile Manager, SME Marketing. So his name is Oluwasegun Daudu. Yes, and he talked about, he explained what a hack is. He said a hack is a cheat code to getting it right. So you want to get something right, and somehow it's a shortcut. So like a hack is a shortcut to getting things done right, I think. Yeah. And then he went ahead to tell us how we can leverage on technology to grow our businesses. Talked about software as a service, talked about platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and how it works. So if you have a product catalog, it will help you to save time, in the sense that you don't always have to keep sending your customers pictures of your product. Just send them the catalog and they're able to look at it. That's leveraging on technology to grow your business. and it improves your productivity. Then another way you can use technology to leverage on your business is communication. So it talks about all the offers they have for users of 9mobile. So if you have a 9mobile, if you're able to get a 9mobile SIM, you are able to do CUG with your staff, such that so they have like different packs. They have the combo basic, combo value, combo premier, and combo black. So if you're able to get this is what each of the pack will give you. A CUG is a close user, what do you call it, group, right? So it helps you to make free calls within the same network. So you're able to call your staff and at no extra cost, like any other person connected to your CUG, you're able to call them for free. And then you're able to browse at 60 kilobytes per MB. And the price plan for this one that I'm referring to is 1,000 naira. And you're able to send SMS for as low as 2.60 naira. To recharge, you just dial *246*4*33#. That's for the combo basic if you want to give them a try, or you can just go to their website www.cloudbusiness.9mobile.ng .9mobile.com.ng, sorry. So I'll take that again. If you want to know more about how you can leverage technology for your business, how you can use the 9mobile pack for your business, go to www.cloudbusiness9mobile.com.ng and you'll learn more. So it says that in their cloud solution, they are able to also help you with calling toll free. Like your customers can call you toll free, and that's something that's really cool, because imagine if you're a small brand and your customers are able to call you toll free. It's something cool to automatically elevate you and put you in front as a technology a tech savvy company basically, and it's cool. Like, it's really cool. So while they are waiting for you to pick up your call, your advert is running. You know when you call like a network provider and they put you on hold, even a bank, they keep reading their offers, their announcements and all of that. That's what you get when you subscribe to this their bundle for communication. And then there is leveraging on technology for your accounting, leveraging on technology for backup. So like they were able to share flash drive, and I got one. That's one thing that you can leverage on. So like imagine I always struggle with space in my phone, and now I have a flash drive thanks to 9mobile. I'll just need to send my unused or videos that I'm not ready to use, because mostly it's videos that take up the space in my phone. So videos that I've used or I'm yet to use, I can just save them up in the flash drive instead of them taking up space in my phone till when I'm ready to use them, you know. And then you can use iDrive, cloud backup, you can use a hard drive. Then securing your files by using antivirus and all of that. So that's basically ways you can leverage on technology for your business. Don't forget, if you want to know more about this, go to www.cloudbusiness.9mobile.com.ng. Now so there was something one of their managers said, and I wrote it down. I didn't get his name. I don't know if it's Mr. Demola. I don't want to assume. So yeah, he said that we should, and I just took something out of it because I was there to just learn. So I was taking notes all the time. Anything that hits me that I feel, oh, this is new, I'll quickly write it down. So he says, and I read, resist the urge to have too many staff when your business is just starting. Leverage technology instead. So for example, you have a physical store, or you don't have a physical store, but you don't want to be the one doing everything in your business, right? So instead of having to employ a marketing manager, a social media content creator, leverage on what you have. So if you can do some of the things yourself, please do it, so that your business can grow and get to the level where it can afford to pay more persons. Don't go and carry too many staff, and at the end of the month, any month you don't make sales, you begin to regret or begin to run helter-skelter looking for how to pay staff. It's just a good advice that I took. And then there is a delicate balance between outsourcing and insourcing. Find the balance. Now, he made a point here by saying that sometimes the things that we think we cannot do or that we outsource, we give total control to the person we outsource it to, and that's not good for our business, because as a business that is just starting, a small business, you need to be involved in your business. You need to have control over those processes that go on. So you should be able to know that this is what is expected of this person, and then you should be able to come in once in a while and check if the person is actually doing the thing that they are being paid for, rather than just leaving them to run it because you have paid them to do it. Basically, that's what I got out of that one. Now on to the next, my favorite part, the part that Trisha Bees took. She talked about how to grow your business and anchored it on business growth strategies. Right? Are you guys still here? Nesta, hi. Hi, Auntie LB. Hi, Eloho. Hi, Usma Abayomi. I hope I got that right. Yes, welcome to my live. And I was talking about what I learned from the 9Mobile, the hack, last week. And I've already talked about risk management, how to leverage technology for your business, and now I'm talking about business growth strategies that I learned. Number one is market penetration. So she says that selling more. Market penetration means selling more of your existing products to current consumers or targeting new customers within the same market. I'll take that again. Market penetration means selling more of your existing products to current consumers or targeting new consumers or customers within the same market. So you're not going to start looking for a different market. If you want to penetrate the market, you penetrate the market that you are already in, right? And you get more people to shop beyond their average sales. That's how to penetrate the market. And she said that in order to increase value, you get more people to order on be above your average. So if ordinarily someone walks into your shop and they spend on the average 5,000 naira, you should work towards increasing their purchase such that when they come in, they buy something above 5,000 naira. And how do you do that? By preparing offers that would attract them to buy more. So upselling, cross-selling, and all of that. Please, if you don't know what is upselling and cross-selling, I'll just explain quickly. Upselling means like someone comes to buy something and you tell them that, oh, those who have bought, oh no, upselling is someone comes to buy a particular item that is a bit cheaper and you have one that is more expensive. Of course, if you sell the one that is more expensive, you make more money. So you try to convince the person to buy the one that is a little bit more expensive. That's upselling, basically. Cross-selling is someone comes to buy shoes and you sell the shoes and tell them that, oh, this shoe goes well with this handbag or with this purse, and then you get them to buy extra. So some of us need to teach our staff all of that, because some of the staff we have, they just sit in the shop. When someone comes and say, oh, I want to buy tripod, they don't advise the person, oh, those who bought tripod or those who bought ring lights also need tripod, because sometimes your ring light may not need to face you directly. You have to put it on the side or whatever. So a tripod is necessary in that case. Be able to sell to the customer what they did not come to buy in the first place. or you can also do offers like buy this and get this at 50% discount, stuff like that. So that's how to penetrate the market. And then you can also do offers that will increase the frequency at which they come. And I'm trying to remember the example that was given. So like frequency of sales or return customers. What was the example again? I'm trying to use something that we're going to be that's going to be relatable. I think she said something like so you package, like if you sell juice, for example, you package a 5 days detox juice. So when they buy this 5 days detox juice, there's an assurance that in the next 5 days they will come again, because you have pegged it to 5 days. If you do 3 days detox, they will know that, oh, after 3 days I'm supposed to restock, right? So stuff like that. So if you sell edibles, you can say what I just said. So 3 days juice cleanse, I've been waiting, they call it detox again. Then after 3 days they know that, oh, it's time to restock again, they come again. If you're into I'm trying to use as much examples, but they're not just coming, but let's just use this juice on, and then you find a way to make it apply to the kind of business you do. And then pursue your next order. So don't just wait for them to come. Call them to remind them, oh, your 5 days, you bought the 5 day juice cleanse. So the next time you need, or by now your juice would have finished. Remember that your juice will finish tomorrow, so you can order another one. Or remember that today we are making parfait. Today we make banana bread. So if you want banana bread, remind them a day before you give them that offer. So like if you make your banana bread every Wednesday, you can tell them, send them a reminder on Tuesday that remember that you can order your banana bread today so that you can have it delivered tomorrow on time. Stuff like that. So pursue your next order. So when you collect all those customer emails, customer phone numbers, don't just keep them like in your books like that. Make sure you're using them to pursue your next order. And then provide new offerings. So if there's something that they usually come to buy, you can add something extra, provide a new offering, like an entirely new thing. So maybe if they usually come for green juice, you can just do a new type of juice and add to it, so that they like come and say, oh, or like when they come, you'll be like, oh, there's a new one now, would you try it out? Put tasters. If there's something that you made newly and they buy, tell them, okay, if you buy this quantity, you get the taster, or just give them the taster, so that if they taste a little of it, the next time they come, they would want to buy that new product. Then you can improve upon your product and talk to them about it. Oh, the last time you bought our tiger nut, it was like this, but now we are showing you that we've improved it. We've added whatever they add now, we've added a little bit of ginger, just something new to excite them and make them want to try it out. Sorry, I'm using a lot of food examples because that's what just comes to mind, but I think that you can find a way to apply it to whatever business you're into. Then for new customers, this is like existing customers, people who already know you. These are the people you should use these strategies on. Then for new customers, you can do new target markets. So like if you were selling to like me, I sell to business people online, people who want to put their businesses online, who want to advertise their businesses online. Those are the people. Okay, Port Harcourt Teas Boutique, you weren't able to attend. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, you can catch up. There was even a Zoom link I didn't know. I would have shared it if I knew about it way earlier. So yeah, you can just, I pray that this live, they will allow me save it Instagram so that you can watch what you missed. Yeah, so let's just continue. So for new customers, you create new target customers. So for me, when I started as someone who wants to help small businesses present the best part of their product. So product presentation basically. Then as content creation became a thing, I now added a new target audience to my audience, which is content creators. It then means that anybody online who can create content is my customer now, aside the business owners that I had already created as a target audience before. So that's how you can identify new target audience. Maybe if you were tending to mothers before, or like people who want to lose weight before, you can now do a new product that will target children. So like juice packs, mini juice packs for children that you can add to your children's lunch box. You don't have to sweat it out juicing all weekend. You can use your weekend to rest. That should be your marketing line. Like, let them know that you're taking stress off them and you're offering them this new product in a mini pack. So for those who feel the other one is too big for them to give their children, or there's something you're adding, maybe the ginger is too harsh for the children, you can create an entirely new product to target new customers. New offerings, that's what I just talked about. So when I said new target audience or target markets, it means launching into another audience, trying to capture another audience that were not in your target audience before. Like I said, for me it was business owners who do business online, and now I've expanded to content creators generally. And then new offerings, like I said, if you had a juice big pack, you can start offering smaller packages for children, and then that's for attracting new customers. And then you can attract your competitors' customers too. This one is very delicate because she said there is an ethical way to steal customers and there is an unethical way to steal customers. So like there's this brand that they sell food, right? What we notice is that anytime they open a store somewhere, another brand that sells food goes to open right beside them or across them. And she says, Trisha B says, that is an unethical way to steal customers because it's just lazy. Why can't you find your own location and do your own thing? Why come right in front of your competitor to open shop? That's totally not nice, in her opinion. And I think I stick with her too. So we should avoid unethical stealing of customers. But then there are ethical ways you can steal customers. And she said number one is you should go and see the ads they are running, the type of ads they are running, and the ads that perform most for them. You should try to replicate something like that or add a twist to your own and run your own ads. That way you're doing it and targeting a different people from the people that your audience, your competitor has already targeted. For example, like she said, you can go to Google and check ad transparency and you're able to find the videos that are doing so well for your competitor and replicate stuff like that. That is an ethical way to steal customers from your competitor. And then offer what they don't offer. So your competitor sells what do I use now? Your competitor sells let's say shoes alone. You now think, oh, I could just sell brooches to add to the shoe instead of just selling shoe alone. So by so doing, people want to buy shoe from you because you have an added advantage. Like if they buy shoes from you, they're also able to buy brooch from you and pay one delivery fee, rather than buying shoe from your competitor, then coming to buy brooch from you. You get the point, right? Yes. So offer what they don't offer. Then check for bad reviews. Check their comment section. Don't go and message the people that are in their comment section, but like check their comment section. What are the customers complaining the most about? Try to be the best in that thing that your competitor is lacking. If your competitor has bad customer service, try to give the best customer experience, and you would watch your competitors' customers flow into your own business. Then we talked about, so what we were still treating was market penetration. Now we're going over to market development. I hope you're taking notes. in case this life did not save you. So we're talking about business growth strategies. We started with market penetration, how to get your customers, both your followers, the people who are already buying from you, to buy more, and then the new, how to target to get new customers. And then the next point is market development, and this means selling your existing products to new markets. This one will involve spending a lot of money, because targeting people who don't know you before is harder than, it's easier to sell to someone who has bought from you before and has a good experience, unlike trying to sell to somebody who doesn't know you from anywhere. It's going to be really difficult. So you spend more money if you want to target people who don't know you. You're trying to break into a new market, you spend so much money on advertising. So you look for platforms. This is what you do if you want to target new markets. Look for platforms that have your target audience and then run ads. Another thing you can do is to partner, so collaborate with someone who has your target audience. For me, Vendors Yard has my target audience, Women in Port Harcourt has my target audience. So if I have Cossy the brand has my target audience, mostly business people follow them, people who want to improve their online businesses follow them. So I try to collaborate with those brands and so many other brands that have similar target audience like mine. Sorry, I don't know, I'm having a nose block. Okay, so you look for platforms where your target audience and run ads to target them, partner with them. She talked about this Starbucks, said there's this Starbucks thing. I don't know, I've not researched about it, but said that you're able to send your products to. So you notice that people from, maybe anytime you run ads, people from Lagos are always coming to you rather than the people in your geographical location, and they're always having issues with paying for delivery or wanting to see the item before they pay. You can use the Sendbox people. I don't know about them, but you can research and you're able to send like half of your stock to them or a part of your stock to them, such that the people in that location will just go there, pay and pick up. You can also strike a deal with someone who has a shop who sells maybe something complementary to what you sell over there, and then you're able to have those customers and not lose them. I can attest that a lot of customers that come from Lagos, Abuja, when I tell them that I'm in Port Harcourt, some of them get discouraged. They end up not buying. That's the truth. So if I have an opportunity to use that Sendbox facility or company, it will really be of help to me. I mean, Starbucks, sorry, the name is Starbucks, please. Then try new channels. So if you've been on Instagram, you've been doing Instagram, you feel like, okay, they already know you on Instagram, then try Facebook, try LinkedIn, try YouTube, try Twitter, try TikTok, right? So there are so many social media platforms and selling platforms. Try Google, and you can use that to reach out to new people who don't already know you. Try new geographical locations. So if you have money and you want to set up a different shop or like instead of setting up a different shop in the same geographical location, try to set up shop in a different geographical location so that you can capture those within that geographical location. That's how you target new market. And then the next one is product development. This is another point in business strategies, how to grow your business strategies. Product development, so you can develop quality levels, delay your services. So don't just give us one service that is 50k, give us service that is 50k and then remove some part of that service and then reduce it to like let's say for 1, 2, 3, 4 items you get it for 50k. Now remove 2 items from it and you get it for 40k, for example. Remove another 1 item and you're able to get that same product but at a reduced value or a reduced quantity for less. You know how they do this let's say Nutella. You want to sell your Nutella, for example, or your juices. Let me use something juice related. I don't know why I've been using juices here, but that's what comes to mind. So you want to use juice, for example, you can sell your 100 ml, I don't know, or let's say cream. Okay, cream, body cream, organic cream. You have 100 ml, or shower gel, for example, you have 100 ml, you have 150 ml. So the price for the 150 ml shouldn't be the final price. Be able to give us options that even if we want to test the product for the first time, we can just buy the 50 ml or the 100 ml instead of buying the entire 150 ml. So you give opportunity to new people to try your product when you delayer your services or your products. You can do that too, even if you're a service provider. So if you want to do product photography, you can teach how to edit, and teach some certain areas of the editing and keep the others for those who are not paying up to that amount. That's how to delayer your service. That way you're serving across board. But if you're a premium brand, then I don't think this strategy will work for you, because once you delayer, it means that some people, well, you can, but you should mind how you do it, so that those who are buying at a higher price will not feel cheated. You get what I mean? Yeah. So develop new features. So if something was regular before, you can try to add something new to it. I really don't have an example at hand to give you, but it's part of what she said, so I'm going to just say it. Develop new features, and then improve technology. So if you want to attract your customers to want to buy from you the more, how about developing a quick response for them, such that if you're not online at a particular time, thank you for all the loves, so I'm seeing them, it means I'm doing well. Thank you guys. So as I was saying, if you want to impress your customers, you can try to do that toll-free line like I explained in the beginning, and then you can also try to leverage on technology to have a quick response. For example, if you send us a DM within so time and we're not open, it will route you to say, okay, you can actually shop from our website. That's like giving them another option that will allow them continue to do business with you, whether you're online or not. It saves them time, saves you the stress of apologizing to customer and all of that, you get. So that's leveraging on technology to grow your business, improving your technology. It can just be even as little as opening up a website, so that if you're not on Instagram, some customers want you to be online 24/7. But if you give them that option of a website, they can easily just shop and not blame you for not being online, because you've given them another option to reach you whether you're there or not. Yes. And if you have if you sell a product that requires a complementary product, so for example, you sell let's say you sell beans flour, right? My mom sells beans flour, for example. I've been trying to tell her that she should try and include pap as part of the product she offers, so that if someone buys beans flour, then of course pap always goes with akara, pap goes with moi moi, So imagine that kind of thing for your business. Think of what complementary product you can add to what you're already doing. It could be a service, right? Like I cater to content creators and businesses online, so I can decide to take up I already have a content creation class, but I do one-on-one for now. So this is something that is complementary to what I sell. So someone buys ring lights, buys props, and you don't know how to use it, I can teach you for a fee. So that's me adding an extra value to what I'm already selling to you. That way you want to buy from me knowing that I am able to also teach you how to use these things. And of course, sometimes I also give out free tips. So yeah, look across products, services that are complementary to what you're already selling. Even if you don't want to sell them, right, you can collaborate with someone who has them. I hope you're getting something. Hi, Daily Tummies. I just spoke about something that would relate to you. So I was saying that if you sell pap, you can look at someone who sells beans flour, someone who sells something that is relating or can be used together with what you sell, and then advertise, or should I say collaborate with the person, so that you can have those things sent to you to store and then have yours sent to them too, such that if somebody buys from you, they can also buy their products from you. That kind of stuff. Yeah. And then the fourth one is sales channel optimization. So sales channel optimization is properly optimizing your current sales channel, basically. I don't know how else to put it. So optimizing, we already know, is like making the most use of whatever it is that you're doing. So by optimizing, you can, if you're using social media, you can learn about DM marketing. That's a way to optimize. So there are so many features on Instagram that some of us don't know about. We need to learn or pay someone who knows them so that we can maximize the options we have on Instagram. And then some other online marketplaces that we could use. So I noticed that some of us have products that we could easily put on Gigi, Jumia, and all whatnot, all those Amazon, eBay, but we've not done so. So we should try to leverage on that and optimize. Try as much as possible to have a business on Google. You can also try Facebook. It's not always Instagram. I hear that Facebook people buy too, and I don't mind exploring that option next year. So yeah, I'll probably have to get someone who knows how to navigate business on Facebook and have them teach me so that I too can leverage on that new channel, not only Instagram and website. And even the website I have is not really pushed. I don't push it in front of you guys because I feel like I've not been taking care of the website. So yeah, I'll try and see how I can do all of that next year so that I cash out from all corners, Yeah, so you can also have distributors. That's another way to maximize your options. Have distributors, drop shippers, whatever. If you have people who are interested in stocking your product, then of course it means that you're going to be selling at a faster rate, because when they come, they buy at wholesale quantity and take the items off you faster. Have supermarkets. Some of these parfait companies, people that sell parfait, they now have it in supermarkets. That way their parfait cannot waste, because they always make the quantity that they know they will be able to sell, and then send the rest to those supermarkets so that they sell for them. And it makes it easier for new people to discover you. So if you're not able to reach that geographical location, you can just tell them, walk into this store. My friend Sack Hairs, she did that for her business. She has relocated to Lagos, but her business is still thriving here in Port Harcourt because she has a stand inside Next Cash and Carry. So stuff like that, you should look into it. Find ways to get distributors or people or shops you can sample your products from. Then get a physical store. Yes, when I got a physical store, I noticed that my sales increased, because that means that people who do not know me online can just walk into the store and still see something and buy. So I'm not only depending on my Instagram followers to see me or buy from me. Now I also have people passers-by coming in. So if you have the money, you can get a physical store. Then get affiliates. It's the same thing, like just basically have people that you work with that would help you sell your products faster. You can export. Food business now is B2B. Yes, B2B. Good to be here. Baby Thomas. Yes, B2B, business to business. Yes, basically. Then you can export. So if you have a product, especially these food stuff, that Nigerian grown foods that that people are growing. A lot of people are Japan, but they still crave Nigerian food. If you can find a way to get it across to them, then you're going to be making cool cash. There's so many things that Oyibo people use our cassava for. If you're able to export it, then you're going to be in good box at the end of the day. So try and look for options like that. Then field sales, I think it's basically going to gather all those marketers and promoters that you see, have them share your flyers. They don't have to be your staff. Just need to educate them on what your product is about and have them hand out your flyers. Now, she talked about flyers and she said something that I said, greet my customers. They are shouting. Don't mind them. They're trying to distract me. I beg. I'm doing like I'm not hearing them. Yeah. So the flyer part, right? She asked us to bring our flyers, and then all of us brought our flyers. We were like, we will get free shout outs from Trisha. She was like, all of these flyers are very selfish, very self-centered. It was all about our business. It's nothing for the customer. So she gave us this idea that anytime we want to hand out a flyer, we should have an offer written on the flyer for the customer that will make them keep that flyer. So say for example you cater to students or school children who need or parents who need tutors for their children. How about you say with this flyer you get a 10% discount when you're ready to enroll your child. So that way, instead of the person throwing away the flyer, they just keep it and say, never can tell if I will need it. Even if the person doesn't have a child, they can still just give it to a friend to take advantage of that offer if it's a good offer. So it could be like a coupon for them to bring and get something free in return, instead of just giving them your flyer like that. So I learned that, and I'm going to find an offer for my new customers that will make them keep my flyers when I go to share them. Then she talked about promotions. That's another another strategy you can use to grow your business. So marketing campaigns, but they must not always include discounts. So when we say promotions, what comes to mind is they are doing discounts, but it's not always like that. So nice points on the offer for customers. Yeah, that's how I felt too when I heard it. So yeah, marketing campaigns must not include discounts. It could be something else. Like you should just, when you're advertising, when you're thinking about advertising your product, think outside the box. Think of something that has not been done before. She talked about guerrilla guerrilla marketing. Yeah, she said that it could be something that will provoke conversations, something that will make somebody want to check you out, basically. So she talked about one lady that had a restaurant just in a particular vicinity, and she thought about using keke people to advertise her products. So those political, when it's time for political campaigns and they carry their sticker and put all over the keke, behind the keke, so that way people are able to see you over and over, and then your advert sticks to their head. Because when you say something, or when we present something to your face over and over, we make you top of mind. Sorry, these children are beginning to distract me. We make you make them, your brand, top of mind. You understand? So imagine all those churches, when they have programs, they stick their church sticker to. You wanna come in? Do you wanna come in?
Yes.
Sorry guys, give me a minute. You guys must always distract me when I'm doing live. It's not fair. Sorry for the break in transmission. So, if you think outside the box, you could use the same strategy she used. So she was able to get keke people to stick her a very delicious meal in a sticker with her address and everything at the back of the keke. So as far as she talked to the Keke Association Kiniko chairman, and then he was able to give her go ahead to do that. And I think she paid like 150k or so, according to her, and got her stickers all over all the keke, branded all the kekes. So as the kekes are moving in that area, it's her number, her name, and the enticing food that you're going to be seeing. So it brought her so many customers that even the money she spent on advertising was nothing compared to the returns from that business, from that advertising. So you can think of something like that for your business. Make use of billboards if you can afford it, and all whatnot. You can also use influencers. You can use YouTube adverts as well to bring your business to the front. So when you're watching YouTube videos, most of them have adverts in them, and you cannot skip them. Some of them, it has to play to a certain level before you skip. You want to pass? Go ahead and pass. So you can actually leverage on those advertising opportunities. Run sponsored advert. We talked about digital marketing because that one has to do with social media. Yes, the ball is here. Take the ball if that's the problem. Oh my goodness, these children. Am I the only one that has a child or has children? Anyway, I hope you guys are still here. Beautiful tip to make customers keep flyers. Yes, beautiful tip. Thank you. And thank me for sharing. So let me just be quick. I think we spent 1 hour on this live, so I wanted to do for 1 hour. Let me see how I can just quickly end it. Public relations. No, I was talking about digital marketing, using websites, apps, bots, blah blah blah. Then public relations, it involves lobbying, getting features and articles. So like if you know that you can write about a particular topic, you can decide to contact a newspaper, a lifestyle magazine, or what have you, and tell them that, can I be writing your content for maybe nutrition, baby nutrition, for example. And if the opportunity is given, then that's a way of advertising yourself and your business. You can chip in your own advert in there, and of course that column will now be for you. It will be your column. It will be something that you would take pride in and say, oh, I feature in so magazine. I never knew that it's possible. I thought that they always contact the people. I never knew that the people are the ones who contact them and say, can I feature in your magazine? So you see, that's a way of putting yourself out there. If there is a company you want to work with, do them an email. Don't be shy. Present your strong reasons, and even if they don't take you now, who knows, in the future they may reason your matter and call you. So that's it for public relations. Then personal selling, that's one-on-one. You meet people, tell them what you do. You go for school runs, hold your flyers, talk about your products, do stuff that will make people notice you and even ask you what you do. Start up conversations, network, go for business hangouts, like the Women in Port Harcourt business hangout that just concluded on Saturday. It was an avenue for me to meet some of my customers who have been buying from me, and then meet new people too and introduce myself to them. Do you understand? So do not allow those kind of events pass over you, because it's from those kind of events that you learn stuff like this. And of course, when you learn, please do implement, because knowledge that is just sitting there will not produce any results. Okay, now we're going to talk about consumer activation. So she said stuff like sampling bundle. So like the first time you buy pack from Daily Tummies, she will give you a sample pack. I think during the last Women in Port Harcourt's business meetup, she gave me a sample pack. My baby wasn't even 6 months then, but she was targeting mothers that had 6 months old baby or almost 6 months old baby, and I took that sample from her, and that was what made me, like, when my baby clocked 6 months, I gave that pack to him and he liked it, and I had to now go and buy the bigger pack. So that way she has won a customer just by giving me a sample pack. I think she gave me like 3 variants. So, and then maybe the next time you want to buy it, so she'll still give you another variant to test. Just a small pack for them to sample once they, and then there's that law of reciprocity. So like, because I've taken something free from you, I will just feel guilty and want to reciprocate. You get? So I would not want to buy elsewhere because this woman has given me free. I must have to go and buy from her. That kind of thing. Guerrilla marketing. So you get them talking. So she said that there was this brand that it's a laundry brand. They said something like, they wrote it on the floor on the billboards. They were like, don't kill your wife, we will help you, something like that. Or don't kill your wife, we can help you. I mean, we can help you. something like that. You don't have to kill your wife, we can help you, something like that. And then people are like, which one is you don't have to kill your wife, you don't kill your wife, we can help you? No, I'm not getting it right. I wish I got it right. It was really catchy. It's called guerrilla marketing. I hope I get that correctly. Just research about it after now. So something to get people talking. So it was like something they wrote on a big font and then minimized the part that says who can help you take care of the laundry. So they're trying to say don't kill your wife with work at home or load of clothes to wash. We can help you, you know. So that was something that got people talking, and then everybody wanted to know who this brand is. They had a lot of visits on their website, in their office. People wanted to go and see what this brand is about, and they say it worked. You know, it really worked for them. And the last but not the least is trade marketing. Trade marketing is you give deal to people who walk into your store. So if you want to convert more people, let's say you have a trade fair, you want more people to come to your stand, give discounts to only those who are shopping on that day at that venue. The discount does not apply to people who are trying to buy online on the same day, does not apply to people who are shopping via the website, just only people who come physically. So that's another way of marketing your business, or like making customers come to your physical location. Basically, I think that is all I learned from the 9 Mobile hack organized by from the hack organized by 9 Mobile. And if you have any questions, I think you should just drop it in the comment section because I have to go now. Okay guys, thank you for staying with me. I hope you do learn a thing or two. Please drop it in the comment section. Whatever you learned from this program, from this session, please drop it in the comment section. I hope I'm able to save this life. Oh God, help me. Okay.